Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. My name is Quinn and this is Jordan, and welcome to my channel and another episode of Mukbang Monday. So today I'm so excited. I don't know why, but I've been really craving lobster. So we have four lobster tails each, so 8 lobster tails total. We have snow crab, we have some corn, some potatoes. I kind of overcooked them a little bit. And then we have kind of like my version of BLoveslife sauce, her seafood boil sauce. And then this is a sauce I made that I kind of made last time I did a seafood boil, and I love it. So it's just kind of the sauces from the boil, then some lime, and just some seasonings. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm so excited. It's a little bit later. That's why we have artificial lighting.
They can't tell.
You don't
think
so?
Tell? No, they can't tell.
Oh, I am so excited.
Plus, like, oh no, fail.
Oh yeah, I kind of overcooked the potatoes and the corn a little bit, so they kind of fall apart. Okay, so here are the lobster tails.
Where did you get all this?
Just at HEB. I've been just having like an awesome relationship with HEB lately. HEB is like, if you guys don't know, it's a Texas like grocery store chain, and they honestly are so good. I love like the quality of everything. So what I like to do with my lobster tails is just cut down the middle on the bottom and then on the top, and then just kind of pry it open that way.
What about this? Oh, baby, get in there.
So yeah, last time I got king crab, which I really like king crab. Like, I love the flavor of king crab, but I don't know, it's just harder for me to get the meat in king crab. So I figured this time I would get snow crab and it would be like a lot easier. Okay, I hope these are good. I might have overcooked these.
You are saying that about everything.
Oh, look at this. That looks so good. I can't wait. Okay, so I'm gonna dip it into this sauce right here. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Ooh, money. No? How am I gonna get you out of there? One piece at a time, that's how.
That's a lot juicier than I thought.
It's really good.
The first few bites are always like my favorite. So you guys, it's December. I was actually supposed to be doing Vlogmas, but I totally...
Oh yeah, what happened to that?
I totally did not realize it was December. So I'm gonna be a couple episodes behind.
You're gonna daily vlog though? Wow.
Oh, daily videos. So because I'm a couple of days behind, guys.
You're gonna do 2 in one day?
I was gonna say I was gonna do it until like New Year's.
Or that?
But I'll figure it out.
Dude, this sauce?
You like it?
Yeah.
So yeah, giveaway is ending December 10th. And so I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually draw on December 10th or December 11th, just in case, you know, anyone who finds out about it late. Like, I want them to be able to enter.
I think you gotta give it all through December 10th.
Okay, so I'll do my drawing December 11th, so that way you have December 10th to enter the giveaway if you haven't yet. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, you guys. I cannot wait. I've been sitting on this Dyson Airwrap for, you know, a while now, and I cannot wait to give it to one of you guys. I love corn with like seafood because it just like, it really helps, you know, almost kind of like a palate cleanser because it's so sweet. and so like fresh, you know? It just helps. Huh?
Palate cleanser? Corn?
Yeah, because it's like fresh, it's like crisp, you know? And then like the seafood is like really rich and like buttery. So I feel like this kind of just helps cut the butter.
I feel like I'm leaving a lot of, ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It looks like a shrimp almost.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I left a lot in there.
Oh, yeah, go get that.
Ooh.
You can always come back for it. That's what I do. I get the big pieces first and then I come back for the small pieces. So good. Okay, so in this video, I figured we'd talk about some weird news because I was like get really intrigued with like.
Well, you wanted to talk about weird news, right?
I don't really like talking about like what's actually like going on, like the controversial stuff, politics and stuff like that, but kind of like talking about like all the weird stuff that's going on. So the first bit of news is I woke up this morning and I saw there was a news story. There's outrage at Southwest apparently.
Airline?
A Southwest employee in particular, because she made fun of a 5-year-old little girl's name and like mocked it. This mom and her daughter, 5-year-old daughter, a cutie by the way, is at Southwest or waiting to board their plane, and she goes up to try to like early board or something like that, and she gives the ticketing agent her ticket, her and her daughter's ticket. And then as she was walking away, as the mom was walking away, she overhears the lady like making fun of her daughter's name and laughing, and like to the point where she...
Do you remember what her daughter's name was?
Well, I'm getting to that.
Is.
So to the point where the daughter literally like turns to her mom and is like, "Mommy, why is that lady making fun of my name?" Yeah, like she was very, very obvious about it. So the little girl's name, I kid you not, it's spelled ABCDE. But her name is pronounced ABCDE. I don't know how that like...
ABCDE?
I mean, to be honest, I can see how that could be like, whoa, like a shock factor, you know? Like this little girl's name is literally ABCDE. And you know, if you're just looking at that, I would not have even guessed that it's pronounced ABCDE. The ticketing agent took it a step further. Not only does she mock this little girl, she takes a picture of her boarding pass with the little girl's name, first and last name on there, you know, where their destination, their layovers, everything on there, and she posted onto her social media and was like making fun of her on social media. Like, what do you think of that?
I mean, that's messed up. We don't make fun of a little girl. But with that being said, ABCDE, I would be fairly surprised with too.
Like, I understand, like,
you just gotta be an adult about it.
Especially when you're in like a professional setting, especially if the girl could hear you.
I wonder how she was making fun of her though.
I don't know. The mom just said that like she was like could be heard laughing. She you know, was looking at the boarding pass and all that stuff.
So I feel like ABCDE, and I'm not making fun of the name, but just like, I think it's actually really cool because first off, you're gonna be first called with a lot of things.
That's true.
Unless they go by last name.
Oh yeah, you would, huh?
Yeah.
It's all the first letters.
Well, unless someone has like Aaron, A-A-R-O-N.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like that's one of those things where the mom was like rushed to come up with a name, and she's like, well, shoot, let's just ABCDE for now, and then we'll figure it out later. Well,
apparently the mom said that she had been wanting, like, it was like a childhood dream of hers to name her daughter like ABCDE or ABCDE ever since she was 8 years old. So that was like a name that she'd like had, I guess, fallen in love with as a kid, and like always wanted to name her kid that. So I was looking this up online, and apparently between 1990 and 2014 there were 328 girls named ABCDE, spelled that way, ABCDE, in the United States. 328 girls.
Did I say what states?
No, I didn't say what state. So it's, I guess, not too uncommon. I wonder what the origin is though. Like, I wonder who's like, I'm gonna just take the first letters of the alphabet and just make it a name. Or like Jeff, like the English Jeff, like G-E-O-F, you know?
One more F, I think. I think there's 2 F's.
Oh, is there? But yeah, I mean, so like who's to say like what name's weird and what name isn't?
Well, I mean, because right now they're talking to a Q-U-Y-N-H.
That's true. But that's like Smith in Vietnam though, you know?
No, it's not, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's a very popular name in Vietnam.
Are you sure about that? Obviously, I don't agree with that flight attendant lady or whoever it was.
Right, the ticketing agent?
Yeah.
Like, that's messed up of her.
Yeah.
To do that, like, in front of the little girl.
But, I mean, I feel like, obviously, I wouldn't have made fun, but I would have, like, said something to the mom and her daughter, like, oh, you have a beautiful name, or what is, something like that.
Or I would, like, ask her how she pronounces it.
Yeah. So is she getting in trouble for the making fun part, or is she getting in trouble for posting her itinerary on social media, or all of the above?
For all above.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you do that and think you're gonna be alright.
I mean, what do you think of parents who name their kids something that's like controversial like that? Do you think that's bad parenting on their part, or do you think they just want like to be unique? Like, you know, when
like anything the Kardashians name?
Right, but now, because, you know, so many celebrities actually do name their kids like very unique names now, I feel like it's not even like a thing anymore that to have a unique name, which I think is actually really cool. Do you think that that's bad parenting to like set your child up for being bullied and all that stuff, you know?
I don't know. Like the guy who has a last name Dover and his parents name him Ben. Was that name?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of messed up.
That is really good.
What do you like the best?
Lobster. Just because I normally only eat like 1 or 2 tails at a time. So to have like 4, I'm really excited.
What else is on Weird News Wednesday?
So in November, a US missionary was killed by like a remote indigenous tribe on the island of, it's on North Sentinel Island. So it's like part of India. This is like a really tiny island, and the only people on this tiny island are the indigenous tribe people.
Do you know how big?
I mean, there's so little contact with the outside world. Their estimate is anywhere from 40 to 400 people.
Oh, no, how big the island is.
Oh, I don't know how big the island is, but it's like small. So the people there are called the Sentinelese, which I'm pretty sure they don't even know that that's what they're called. Anthropologists believe that they've been on that island for like 60,000 years. Like, they were one of the original people to migrate out of Africa. And they ended up on that island, and they've been there uncontacted, or very, very little contact ever since. And they're like the last remaining groups of people in the world to not have any contact with modern civilization.
How far away are they from like somewhere?
So the closest like civilized city to them is only 50 kilometers away, and that is Port Blair. So they're not like that far away from civilization.
So did they mean to wind up there? Do you know?
Well,
like, they've been there for 60,000 years. They didn't have like a map saying, hey, let's go to this island.
No, I think they just were searching for a habitable home, and they landed on North Sentinel Island. Yeah, the crazy thing is, they believe they're still hunter-gatherers. So they still have it. You know how like...
We kind of are too. You just hunt at HEB.
It's a little different. So these people are still at the hunter-gatherer stage. Like they haven't even discovered agriculture yet. So they don't know farming. They literally hunt, fish, and like scavenge.
Is it like a beach or is it like a forest?
It's a beach. Well, it's a beach and then forest inside. So I guess it's gotta be like...
It's like a tropical island, right?
Yeah. India has made it pretty much illegal for anyone to go close to the island just because these people are so hostile and they just, yeah, they just are not supposed to have any encounters.
So you know why they're hostile though.
The first known contact wasn't until 1867. And that was only because an Indian like merchant ship crashed on a coral reef or something like that near the island. And so the crew, you know, escaped onto the beach of the island and they were like attacked by these people. So they literally had to like fight their way out of it. They had to throw stones and everything like that. And luckily they were saved by a passing like, I think like British naval ship or something like that. And so those people actually made it out alive because they were rescued. From there was like periodic contact with the British like up until 1887. Mm-hmm. And I think the contact and they got more hostile because in 1880, a British naval officer by the name of Maurice Vidal Portman. So he took a group of armed trackers and he went onto the island, and I guess when he went onto the island, the tribe, the Sentinelese, I can't say it, but the tribe retracted into the trees and they were pretty much hiding from them. So it took several days for Portman to go around and like, you know, find people. And so he went around, he saw like their abandoned villages and everything, and he was actually able to capture 6 people.
He captured them?
Yeah, he captured them. So it was an elderly man and woman and then 4 children. So Portman took the 6 captives back to Port Blair. The elderly man and the elderly woman both died like soon after getting there, and then the 4 children got sick. So he like returned the 4 sick children back to North Sentinel Island to the tribe. Yeah. And then he thought to, you know, as a way of saying like, oh, we come in peace, he like offered gifts.
He already didn't come in peace. You don't get to like come in non-peace and then come in peace.
Right, exactly. So I think, you know, obviously like you killed 2 of our people and you returned 4 of our children sick.
And like infect everyone else.
Yeah. And so I think like that was like what...
Did it infect everyone else?
No, I mean, I guess we don't know. But I think like from that, like it just kind of left like bad blood. And from that experience, like they've been pretty much hostile.
I wonder how they documented it though. I mean, if that happened in 1890 or something like that, I wonder what type of like spelling or what type of like language they used to like communicate like, hey, people come to our island and study us and make us sick. No.
I'm sure it's word of mouth, you know? Like, I don't think they even have, like,
yeah, but those just become, like, fairy tales, right? I'm sure they'd write it some way.
I don't think they have a language.
Well, they have to talk.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think they have a spelling, a way to draw pictures?
They don't even know how to farm.
They have to communicate, though.
I think they have a language, but I don't think they have, like, a written language. Okay, before I go on, I'm gonna take another bite.
Yeah, that's super strange, man. I mean, I'm more shocked that they have had expeditions there before that are fine, like approved by the village people. Like, I wonder why those people are all good to go.
Most of them, the ones that made good contact, were anthropologists.
You not had one yet? Are you kidding? I've had like 15 of them. Yeah, they're really good.
The last time that anyone else had contact before that guy got killed, the U.S. missionary got killed, was in 2006 when these 2 illegal fishermen, I think they were like drunk or something, and they fell asleep and their boat drifted like near the beach, and they were killed because like they were the tribe shot arrows at them and killed them. And then so in 1990, that was another peaceful contact, and that was with an anthropologist. But in 1974, National Geographic tried to go onto the island and do a documentary on the island.
That makes more sense to me out of any of the stories you've told me so far.
And as soon as they got close to the beach, the tribe started shooting arrows at them, and the director actually got shot in the leg. And so that's when they were like, retreat, retreat. So they pulled back and never even made it onto like the beach.
You know, the whole, well, I don't know about the whole world, all of America at least is talking about that. Like this news, right? Mm-hmm. They don't even have the slightest idea it's news. Mm-mm. Like it was like a Wednesday for, it wasn't even a Wednesday, it was just another day. Mm-hmm. Someone tried to invade their island, they were having it, so they shot and killed him. No big deal. Keep doing our thing.
Dude, so crazy. Okay, can you imagine though, like to them, we're like aliens.
No, they're human.
No, but like, okay, just think about like we're this civilization with such higher like advancements in technology. We come with our helicopters. Like they probably don't know, like they're like, what is this bird that they have that they fly in on? Like helicopters have been like the point of like extraction for when they actually do kill people, or for when they save people. Oh, I love this.
All right, what's the next story? Give me something else to talk about.
That's it. That's all I have. You bring something up then.
This ain't my mukbang, is it? I'm gonna hit you with some good. Let me see.
A little bit of lime on this. Ooh, okay.
Okay, what about oh, we can't talk about politics? Dang it. Oh, do you think your people are into Tekashi 6ix9ine?
I don't even know who Tekashi 6ix9ine is.
You don't know Tekashi?
I heard you talk about him, didn't he? Isn't he like a rapper?
The first time I told her this story, not this story, but I told her about Tekashi 6ix9ine, her exact response was, "What's a Tekashi 6ix9ine?"
I don't know who he is. I'm not like really into like pop culture.
Yeah.
I kind of live in a box.
Yeah.
On your screen.
That box. She's inside the computer. Anyway, this dude had like #1 hit albums. He had with Nicki Minaj, like multiple songs I think with Nicki Minaj, but I could be wrong there. But just was blowing up. He had a ton of #1s, blah blah blah. Like a month ago or a month and a half ago, he fired his entire like management crew, like everyone. He fired them all. Maybe it was like a month ago, I don't know, something like that. And he said that they were just doing shady stuff. 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, he goes to jail. The FBI raid, or the feds, yeah, FBI raid his place or whatever. They capture him, and he goes to jail for racketeering.
What is racketeering?
Racketeering, often associated with organized crime, is the act of getting involved in a dishonest and fraudulent business dealing or offering a service to solve a problem that otherwise wouldn't exist. I read that last part actually backwards. But, so, they charged him with racketeering, and now he's literally facing life in prison.
Oh,
you can't say.
I'll leave that out.
He's literally facing life in prison.
Dude, do they know, like, so...
no more details have really come out. So
this hasn't even been on the news? Like, I've not heard
It's been all over the news.
Okay, I live in a box.
Yeah, on your screen. We already covered this. Yeah, but imagine, like, he went from 0 to hero, back down to 0 within such a like short amount of time.
He's not even at 0, he's at -10, yo.
Yo. He was in the hood doing like handout albums and stuff forever. I think he had a big following on something. I don't know. I'm not a Tekashi 6ix9ine expert, so if any of you guys love him, I apologize. But then he just started blowing up. And now he's literally facing life in prison.
That's so...
So
what he's doing must be like really bad.
I don't know, man. The feds ain't stupid. Man, just to start making that amount of money, you would think you'd want to be super cautious with it. Like,
did I get you?
Dang, son.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
You'd think you'd want to play it super cautious, right?
Right? Yeah, because it's like, especially if you have that much to lose.
Yeah, like as long as you... Ooh.
That's a good one.
So, yeah, there's that.
Man, that's crazy. These tribal people still don't like... It doesn't blow your mind? It blows my mind.
No, it does. Tribal people definitely blow my mind. But, I mean, they do and they don't. They just have never wanted to be part of this world, this culture. They want to do their own thing, man.
But the thing is, like, they don't know about, like, they don't know that India owns them.
Yeah.
Like, they probably think that,
as far as they know, or as far as they are concerned, India doesn't own them. India doesn't own them. They just own the island.
Their technology is stone age. So, in 1981, a ship, like, so a more modernized ship crashed on the north side of the island, right? There was like, you know, a bunch of crew on that ship, and they radioed to get rescued because they see the Sentinelese on the shore, literally trying to build boats with like spears and like weapons, like Stone Age weapons, trying to get to their ship. So they're radioing for help and everything. The crew just kind of stayed on the boat, and eventually they were rescued 2 weeks later. But the ship, you can still see it on Google Maps. You can still see the shipwreck on the island. And apparently because of that shipwreck, it like pushed them into like the Iron Age. So now they're actually using the iron that was found on the ship to make weapons and everything. So because of just the iron from that ship, they're now like kind of discovering like the Iron Age, like iron work.
Dang.
Isn't that crazy? Like, they're just so far, like, behind in technology.
They're just disconnected.
I feel like the equivalent to that is us living on Earth, right? We know Earth, we know this is our home, this is, like, our island. Like, if another, like, alien species were to come to Earth, you know, like, that's, I feel like that would be the same thing. And their technology is so much more advanced that they're able to get to Earth, and like we can't get to them. Just like the Sentinelese, they can't get to any other islands because, I mean, I guess they could if they want to because they got there in the first place, but yeah. It just, this stuff is blowing my mind. I don't know, you guys, I love like finding out like the history of things. Nerd alert. But yeah, I just get really intrigued. Don't you? Like, there are these people that don't know we exist. They don't know there are people out there filming themselves eat.
I'm sure there's others.
And posting it on the internet for people to watch.
I'm sure there's other tribes.
But not, I think like they're like one of the last ones. Ooh, that was juicy. There are indigenous people, there were, on the island surrounding them. But they say that the language, normally if you're like that close, like you would, you know, the language would be somewhat similar. So, you know how languages, how French, Spanish, they kind of have like Latin roots, and that dates back 2,000 years. So they're saying that like for languages to be lost, just like the Sentinelese, like their language is like nothing like the other language in the surrounding islands or the surrounding people around them. So they were thinking that they were like literally isolated for like tens of thousands of years. That's why like there's no, like their language doesn't resemble any other language on Earth. It's because it's so old.
You're going real heavy with the likes today.
Oh shit, yeah. I told myself in my last video that I would stop using the word like because I overuse it, so.
Ooh, not today.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Homeboy thought it was a good idea to go say what's up. Like, yeah, sorry, I gotta stop too. You did research for half an hour on these people, and I'd be pretty aware of the fact that maybe they just don't want neighbors. But this guy probably researched and thought, I'm just gonna shoo aside these red flags. Like, I don't need negativity.
Apparently, like, he was preparing for this for a really long time.
Well, yeah, probably going to like ninja training and karate and.
They said he was doing like missionary boot camp. I don't know. That's what an article I read online said.
Oh boy. Well, you may need a refund.
Just given the, like, how the encounters in the past have gone, like, I don't know what made him think that, like,
this would be different.
I don't know, man. Anyway, I hope that my stories are getting a little bit better. I'm working on it, guys.
You did work.
Yeah, that was really good. I have been craving lobster, like just lobster, for a really long time.
You're always craving seafood, man.
That's true. I crave, it's funny, every single weekend. So we try to eat healthy or like at home during the week. And then on the weekends, so on Friday and Saturday, Jordan will always ask me, what are you in the mood for? And there's always two answers. What are they?
You want me to say?
Yeah.
Either Korean barbecue or sushi.
Yes. Every single weekend, and I like literally I spend so much time on Yelp. I'm like, oh, this looks good, this looks good, this looks good.
You spend time on Yelp when we're driving to the restaurant.
Yeah, just to make sure that like I know what I want, you know?
She doesn't even talk to me. She literally is on her phone yelping the restaurant we're about to go eat at. Is that any other girls out there? Do you guys do that?
Please tell me you guys do that, because I have like anxiety about like what I'm gonna order, you know? Because it's like I want to see pictures.
That's a good topic for mukbang.
Yeah, I should. I'll talk about my ordering anxiety next time. Alright guys, well I honestly cannot eat anymore.
There's not much else for you to eat.
Well,
you did pretty well.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Mukbang Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed the food and also our topics. Let me know if you guys kind of like this type of mukbang, or if you like have any suggestions on what we should eat next, or if you have any suggestions on what topics we should talk about next. Let me know in the comment section below. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to click on that subscribe button right there so you can see more videos like this. We hope to see you guys next time. Bye!